Good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? I welcome you to today's challenge solution. First and foremost, I want to wish the JAMB students success in their examination, those that have written their own today and those that are going to have their own the subsequent days. All of you will come out successfully in Jesus' name. Now, quickly, let's go to today's challenge. As usual, we have 4 questions ranging from mensuration to simultaneous equation linked to polynomial, and we have another one on factorization, and the last one on the mensuration as well, circle and square. So let's start with the first one that has to do with cylinder. That's a cylindrical pipe of 5 centimeter long with radius 7 centimeter has one end open. So we have to find total surface area. Now from the question, one end is open, which means the cover lid or any of the ends surface is not there. Any of the circular surface is not there. So the cover to the circular surface, one of the circular surface is not there. So we can see from the diagram that this one end is what? You can see that cancel cancel sign, which means that cover, that lid is not there. So we have total surface area, and we have the curved surface area and the area of the circular base. So that's we have 2 pi r h plus pi r squared. That be the total surface area because one lid is not there. So one end is open. So when we process that, and we know from the question our height is 5 centimeter and the radius is 7 centimeter. Substituting that into the formula, so we have and everything will give us 220 plus 150. That is 2 pi r h plus pi r square. So that gives us 374 centimeter square. 374 centimeter square. Some they did it right, but they did not format it with the right unit. So please, I've been saying that sadly those of you that are writing WAEC, when you work, then you format your work with the accurate unit or the right unit. So let's go to question 2. That is when the expression pm square plus qm plus 1 is divided by m minus 1, it has a remainder of 2. And when divided by m plus 1, it has a remainder of 4. So we are asked to find p and q. So that question linked polynomial with simultaneous equation in surface, but in solving, so it is substitution and the linear equation. So substitution and the equation which leads to simultaneous equation. Now in that, since it is polynomial, so the first divisor, that is m minus 1, so which means m is equal to 0, then m is equal to 1. So m is equal to 1, and the second one, that's the second divisor, m plus 1, so which means m is equal to minus 1. Now you substitute m is equal to 1 and m is equal to minus 1 separately into pm square plus qm plus 1. So if you substitute m is equal to m is equal to 1 now, so we get, which is equal to 2, that we get p plus q is equal to 1. Then the other one, the answer is what? Is 4. That's when divided by m plus 1 is 4. So when substitute, our p minus q is equal to 3. So bringing the two equations together, you can add it together, you can solve it simultaneously here. That is, you can add equation 1 to 2. So if you do that, if you add, then q will be eliminated, then it remain what? P. And if we subtract, then p be eliminated, it will remain q. So whichever way, so 2p is equal to 4, we add together, that's then p give us 2. So only substitute for p, then to be 2, then we get our q to be minus 1. So invariably, p is equal to 2, q is equal to minus 1. So it is a ordered pair, the tested there. Now the number 3, factorization, complete factorization. So this is the factorization of difference of 2 square. Without stressing ourselves, factorization of difference of 2 square, we can see, if you have a square plus b minus b square, give us a plus b bracket a minus b. So looking at that, 9x square will give us 3x all square, and 16y square will give us 4y all square. So we now have 3x, that's the difference of 2 square, that's 3x minus 4y all square, that bracket. So that could be 3x minus 4y bracket 3x plus 4y. So that is that one does not require much stress. So that is that for that. Now the last one, we are comparing two shapes now. That is, the circumference of a circle is a 28 centimeter, and we are asked to find, okay, and is equivalent, want to equate it to the, we are now looking for how many square can we, what will be the area of the square that we can get from what, from that particular circle. Now, which means the circumference of the circle is equal to the perimeter of what, of the square. So the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, and that is the perimeter of circle is 4l. Whereas we have given the circumference of circle to be 28. So which means 28 is equal to 4l. 28 is equal to 4l. 28 is equal to 4l, and to get L now, which is the side of the square, so 28 divided by 4 give us 7. So the side of the square is 7 centimeter. Now we're asked to find the area. So the area of square is L square. That is 7 times 7, which give us 49 centimeter square. 49 centimeter square. I usually say that please don't forget to format your answer in the right unit. Now, so once again, I want to appreciate all of you that made attempts on what attempted the questions. So keep on pushing. Those of you that have not written your JAMB, please continue to push until you get the desired success. And the WAEC candidates, please, let's see what the challenge still continue. The challenge still continue. So we'll not relent until our good become better and our better become best. So thank you very much, and God bless you all.